Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Hello, Rock Girl, if you're still there in chat. Different bit of a setup because we have this camera. Let me get that lined up better. I've got to mess with it a little bit still, but this is what we're installing. Okay, that's what we're installing into my PC. So I have to disconnect my primary gaming PC or recording PC and move it over to this table. I then have to take out my old graphics card, which is a 2080 Ti, and replace it with this, a 5080 non-titanium. I'm also kind of quiet. What? I'm also kind of quiet? Am I still quiet? Hold on. Let me move to the other microphone. Okay, am I still quiet, or do I need to increase the volume of things still? Kevin, you move the entire camera when you do that. Kevin, out of the way. Hold on. Alright, Kevin, up here. Stay there. Okay. Alright, so I need to work on getting my primary PC out of, well, I just need to take it apart. Then we're going to move it over to this table, and we're going to install this brand new 5080. So, let's take it out of the box real quick and see what it looks like. Okay, so we have our adapter. Or it's having cable sound. Hold on. It's gonna get loud real quick. Did that make it better at all? Did that fix the cable sound at all for the shotgun microphone? Or does it still sound like shit? That's going to be fun. That's a thing. That's another thing. Now it's quiet again. Sounds okay. Okay. Let me try increasing the gain. Okay. How about now? Did I overdo it? Did I overshoot the gain? Or did I kind of hit it spot on? That's a whole new setup because this is far from my usual setup. It's good? Okay. Try and get that a little bit more over. Okay, the GoPro is now too loud, but it's fine. Let me decrease the gain, because I increased it quite a bit. Okay. Now, how does the shotgun microphone sound? Better? Still bad? Alright. So, we have a versatile graphics card holder. That's what all of that is. This is the adapter that you need 3 8-pins to a 12 volts, or you buy a fancy new power supply and you just have a 12 volt. I didn't buy a fancy power supply. I do have a powerful enough power supply. I have a 1,000-watt power supply. I do have that, so I've got plenty of power. I don't have to worry about being underpowered for this. But I just don't have ones with the fancy 12-volt plug. So, let's take a look at this. Alright, so traditionally, 5080s are a triple fan, or a triple slot card. I opted for a double slot card because I don't think I have enough space in my case for a triple fan slot, for a triple fan. So, it's not the thinnest, but it's certainly not the chunkiest, boy. So, there's the power for the 12-pin. Overall, it looks like a pretty standard graphics card. So, let's put it back in its protective bag. And we'll put it, there it is, back in his box. Okay. Set this aside. Now for the fun part of tearing apart my entire PC and hoping it doesn't break anything on the stream PC. It shouldn't, but you never know with my setup. Say hi to Kevin. She's in like the perfect spot actually.
Is this the government and military covering up?
All right. Oh, this thing is heavy and it's only going to get heavier. Oh my god. Forget how heavy this son of a bitch is every single time. Oh. Alright. You know what's going to go well with this PC upgrade build? White Claws. Let's not put it on the same table, though. Let's have some modicum of self-preservation. Oh! God, this thing is so fucking heavy. Okay, so we need to take off the side panel. I forgot to unlock it. Shit. Alright, let's stand it back up. Yes, today is a day off. Oh, I'm going to have to take off all of my side panels, aren't I? Yeah. Because I got to have access not just to the front, but I have to have access to the back, where all the power supply cables are. Where? On the back. Oh, that is just sliding right off. So why isn't this sliding off? What is it attached to still? Ugh. That's weird. Oh. Yeah, I've got to spend... Oh, I just had to do that. I have got to spend some time in StreamerBot. The WebSocket servers are completely borked right now, and they're not doing things correctly. So all sound alerts and stuff, it's a shit show right now. Yeah, why is it almost June? Why? How is it already May 22nd? How? It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Okay. I can also uninstall this fucking thing. Hey, congratulations on your graduation, Erina. Okay. So, theoretically, all I need to do is remove this, find another 8-pin to go into this, plug this into the graphics card, and then route it all out again. So, let's remove the power first. And then I need a screwdriver. And I don't mean the alcoholic beverage. Okay, there's one. Two. Okay. So now I need to disconnect the PCIe slot. Lock disengaged. Okay. That needs to be blown the fuck out. Holy shit. That is... I might need to actually blow out this entire PC now that I think about it. It would probably be a good idea to take this into my garage and blow it all out. I mean, I have orange juice and I have vodka. I could make... You know what that calls for? Another sip right above the expensive PC. Okay. So, before I install this, because this 2080 I am going to be putting into the stream PC and upgrading that PC as well. That's going to be a different video. But before then, I'm going to take this into my garage and thoroughly clean this. So, let's put this on that side of the table, over there. that you guys can't see. Oh, if I... It's bothering me. You know what? How about we just raise this up a little bit more? Get you guys a real sky-high point of view. That's not working. This isn't working at all. Now it's unbalanced. Shit. Fuck it. We're just going to go with it. Alright, we're just going to go with it. So, I now need to flip this on its other side. Oop. Okay. Ugh. Okay. We're good. We're not good. Something fell out. Something fell out. What fell out? That was, this fell out. And this. Okay. Okay, so I need to take this off. You know what? It's still... That's probably the best angle that I have, right there. That's probably the best angle I have. Okay, so let's take off this back plate. Shit, I don't have a place for screws. I have a magnetic pad. I'll be right back. Never mind, I don't know where that magnetic pad went to, but I have a light colored pad, hobby board. So the screws can go onto that. Okay. Okay. Back to it. There. There. And right there. Okay, so now, yeah, that just pops out like that, and holy shit, I did not cable manage very well. Okay. What have I got? What have I got in this? This is a mess. Holy shit, this is a mess. Those are hard drives. These are hard drives. Power supply, fan controller. SATA. Okay. I think I actually don't need to add anything because I have all the PCIe cables actually going through already. So I think I can actually put this back and ignore the mess. Because who wants to cable manage in 2026? You pay people to build your PCs for you so you never have to open up the back and do it yourself. Or you do it yourself and you use nice little panels like this to hide it out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind, you know? Okay. So, that means I can put this back on. Okay. Let's flip it back over and hope that it didn't break. Oh, good Lord. Okay. That's a dirty filter. That's a very dirty filter. I might just want to take this out to my garage and blow it out real quick. There goes the filter. Okay. I'm not going to bother with that. So, that's good enough of a job. Okay. So, I need these to plug in like this. And like that. And then I take this. Maybe. Yes. And I plug it in like that. Okay. I have my 12 pin. Now for the part where it could go wrong. The 5080. Okay. So, let's do a quick fit and see if it will fit in the case. Oh, that is a tight fit. There is not a lot of room in there now. There wasn't always a lot of room, but now there is just microscopic points of room. My fingers aren't small enough to get these screws in. All right, here's the problem. I need to put pressure on the back of the car to shift it this way to align the holes so I can put these screws in to hold the 5080 in place. That is proving to be quite difficult. Come on. Fingers. Work. Nope, not working still. Maybe I can pry them in? Okay, maybe I can do it like... Oh! That worked? I really don't want to drop a screw. Okay. Line it up. Get in your hole. This isn't working. Come on. You're almost there. You need to move over like a 1/16 of an inch. There we go. Okay. That's done. Now, we'll take this, plug it in. That's plugged in. Now, I need to install the holder, the bracket holder. So let's take a look at the instructions on that. The versatile graphics card holder. Okay. So this piece goes on like, hold on. If I'm reading this correctly, this piece needs to go on the back of it like, oh God, my AIO's in the way. Okay. 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 Hold it up like this. So I need to install it like... No. I need to install it like that. Like that? And I have A, B. This apparently twists? Hold on. My AIO cables are right in the way of where this bracket needs to go. So, how do these fit on? So it needs to hold up like this to the... Alright, so I had it backwards. It needs to hold up like this. Okay. So then we take this. Ah! Fuck! God! Ah, shit! Screw down. Okay. So we'll take this. Try and push it. Like that. Ah! I should have installed this bracket before putting the card in. I think I got it. Yes. Okay. One down. Okay, it started. Okay. Bracket is now in place. So now we need to install. Where's the other piece of the bracket? There it is. We'll install this like that. And then this goes down like this. And it's going to sit right on top of a fan. That's not amazing. It's real bad, actually. Try spinning this so I can have a better angle. Yeah, that's not gonna work real well. So I gotta. You know, I think I need the shorter one too. Okay. Okay, that might work. Yeah, if I put that there, that's going to clear the fan now. And I can install the bracket holder. Maybe. I think I'm cross-threaded on this. Yeah, I'm cross-threaded, so it's not going to sit correctly. Okay, I don't think... Nope, that's still cross-threaded. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. I actually need the long one. Never mind. Okay. No. Okay. Try the screwdriver. Okay, it's going. Okay. So now we need to put up pressure on it. So if it sags down, it'll be sitting... I don't really like how it's sitting on the chassis of my fan. But that's just going to be how it goes. Okay. And that is a 5080 now installed. Where is that filter, that dirty filter? There it is. Okay. Now for the moment of terror. Actually, before I do that, I have one more thing I need to do. And that is take out this bullshit thing that I bought. So I bought this to act as a external power switch when I had it around the side. That's not gonna work. So it didn't work. So I've got to remove it from the PC because it's just been kind of dangling ever since. Okay, so just one quick yank. Disconnected. Great. Now, do I attempt? I think so. Going to attempt to reinstall the front header IOs while I'm here. Come on. I hate this part. That. And we're going to call that good. Okay. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see. Let's get this back on the desk. And we will see if it starts up. Please, God, start up. Okay. Oh. All right, that's on. There's some space for it. All right. All right, come on. Come on. Okay. And a little further back. A little further back. Okay. Sorry for the mic noise if there's any. Now we need to plug in the power cable. Power cable's in. Need to plug in the display port. And then I'm going to need my mouse and keyboard, of course. Okay. That's done. That's in. This there. This. Get it in like so. This. think I actually do need this hooked up. I'm going to need it all hooked up, of course, but I think this actually is to either my mouse or keyboard. Then, of course, I'm going to need my internet, which is here. Okay. That's on. Oh no. Something's wrong. It's not turning on. Why is it not turning on? Okay. Let's unplug everything and try and diagnose what's going on. Oh. Okay. I think it has to do something with the power connectors I did not plug in. So let me try that. Hold on. These are just for power LED. They shouldn't require it. Oh, wait, did I plugged those into the wrong slot. That would do it. Who would have thought that the power switch is supposed to go in the power switch slot? Okay. Now that the power switch slot is in the power switch slot on the front I/O, it should turn on. So let's put it back. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Slide it back into place. Sure it's actually on the desk. Okay. So, where's my power cable? Right here. Plug that in. Next is going to be, not that, need these. Plug that one in. Not that yet. Sound can come later. Plug this in. That. I do need my internet. Because we're going to have to download some drivers. Alright, there's that. I've got this. Plug in there. And I thought I had one. Oh, this one right here. Go in like that. Okay. Now for the moment of the big reveal. Hey, look at that. I've got power. It's not shutting down yet. So it's working. Let's go ahead and swap scenes. Okay. All right. I have a blank screen now. Okay. I no longer have a blank screen. However, it is at about 240p. I have one monitor working. Let's see what... It is not letting me change from 1040 by 726 or 768. This is god awful resolution. Okay. It just updated. It's freaking out. It's freaking out. All right, I think it's done freaking out. Let's pull up Razer. Not Razer. Let's pull up the NVIDIA app and see what it reads as the graphics card. And if it reads a 5080, then we're good. Then I just have to install the correct drivers. Yes, DLSS 4.5 is available now. Yes, I understand. Okay. Drivers. Okay. This isn't telling me what I want to know. So I need to go into the NVIDIA control panel and see what it is telling me I have. All right, NVIDIA control panel, resolution. That's not telling me what I have. Where can I go for it to, so it can tell me what I know I have installed in the PC. System information. All right, it's reading as an RTX 5080. Drivers are 591.86, and the newest version is 596.49. We're going to install the studio drivers. Never mind. Game drivers it is. Apparently, studio drivers only work if you use Adobe products, which I don't. Oh no. Oh no. Am I bottlenecked there? Hold on. If I go and search up my motherboard, it's a Gigabyte Aorus X570 Ultra. Oh. Those are PCIe 4.0s. All right. RTX 5080 in a PCIe 4.0 because I think they need 5.0. Okay. Okay. It should be fine. It should be fine. All right. Is now installing the latest driver. Yeah. So to upgrade to get the full benefit from this new graphics card, I would have to do a full PC build. And I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. Okay. We're now up to date. I'm going to launch Vegas Pro, and I'm going to do a quick test. Because there's two things that I'm worried about. How it's going to handle the AI Smart Mask, which I've been using quite a bit now, and how it's going to be using, how it's going to react with rendering a video. So I have some benchmarks already set aside of what it was doing before. So if I open up one of those recent projects, okay. So we're going to do a incremental save so I don't mess anything up. We're going to redo the smart mask on this. And we're going to test this out as the first test. So, solo that. High and slow. I have faster RAM. I have more RAM. So this, wow, that's already done. Okay. So if I tell it to complete the masking as high precision, slow, or high detection, slow generation, let's see how it looks. All right. So for this 23-second clip, it's taking upwards, it's saying about a half hour. But, all right, so I cancel it, and I'm about 14 frames in. Am I peaking the audio? I shouldn't be peaking the audio. All right, so these are bad masks, but I put those in the wrong place. So we'll clear all masks, and we'll go to low and fast, and we'll analyze the current frame. And then we'll say motion tracking forward. This should take a relatively short amount of time. Never mind, it's taking a lot longer than I thought. We'll just say complete mask, and we'll see how it looks. We'll wait until it's about 25% done, and we'll analyze the masks and see how they look. But right now, I was impressed with how it was looking. And if I was just normally editing and I wasn't worried about time, I would have let it fully render and get it there. So we're about 20%, so we'll cancel, and we'll check out these masks. Those look beautiful. Okay. So now we'll pull up the render project that I have. Tools, scripts, batch render. I don't need a batch render because I'm just rendering one project. Okay. So we'll hit render. We'll go to video. HEVC, this, test, and we'll see how fast it renders a 1080-60 video. What are my frames per second on my average speeds? Uh-oh. That's not much better. I'm hovering around 70? All right, it's climbing. When it's out of the effect heavy areas. It's climbing. It is faster. All right, let me go to the forums and ask.
A similar story happened to a teacher in the Florida area.
Okay. I've put that question out to the Aether. I don't need to follow up with this encode option. So now, well, I should probably open up OBS and make sure it's still playing nicely. And my my GoPro just died. That's fine. We're not going to be using that camera angle anymore. I think... It got really quiet. Is it still really quiet? I haven't been really talking. So that might be the reason it got really quiet. I think now I just need to pull everything apart again. It's still really quiet. Weird. It's still really quiet. Okay. That's strange. I literally haven't changed anything. Okay. What I have to do now is just reset up all of this cable mess and get this table out of here and probably blow out that 2080 and try and get it installed in the stream PC. I won't be streaming that because I won't have a way to stream it. Because to get video onto this PC, I need to... Well, maybe I could. I'm not going to bother. I need to get the rest of this setup corrected, though. So, thank you guys for coming out. If you came out and saw this madness of me building or installing a 5080 into my new machine, I have a code with the purchase of my new graphics card. I have a code for the new 007 game. So, I will redeem that, and we'll see how that goes on the PC. I don't have the newest PC, so I don't know if it's going to work real well on this PC, but we will definitely try it and see how it goes. So, yeah, we'll be trying 007 First Light on PC. And if it runs well, we'll probably play it on PC. If it doesn't run well, we probably won't play it at all. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you. Today's Friday. I might stream tomorrow after work. I'm pretty busy until Tuesday. I'm working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I'm not going to be off work until and home until 7 p.m. So I'm missing quite a bit of things. So, yeah, I think I'm probably not going to be able to come back online until we, Cole's winner. What? That is not a real Cole's email address. That is, yeah, that is not legit. Weird stuff that I see on my email when I actually look at my email. We will be, going back and, trying some other things. So, have a good one, y'all, and I'll see you later. All right, let's tear it all apart again.